Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to efficiently tackle this epic only spider tournament that we have going on right now. It is for the serpent points. There is a pretty good chunk here for 80 at 5,700 points. It's not the same as like normal fusion event tournaments. These are time attack, turn attack. So basically it's depending on how many turns you take to complete the run. It's a little bit on the difficult side, but let's go over some teams that hopefully you guys can field to help you guys get through some of this content a little bit more efficiently. So first, there's a couple ways to do this, right? First, if you don't have a huge roster, you could tackle some of this lower stage, for example, stage 10, for example, stage 6. Generally, unless you can be super efficient, maybe like 1 or 2 shot them, you're not going to get significant gains going super low. I think stage 20 is still relatively reasonable for most people if you just want to get the Titan points for this. So for example, I'll show you guys what's going on stage 20 here for 16 energy. You have a team like this, you have your AoE decreased defense, and then you have a bunch of max HP hits. I know not everyone's going to have 3 roll guards here, so that's a little bit tough for a lot of people already. A Kentum works pretty good as an AoE, I guess, damage, but it's not going to be as good for normal. It's better for hard difficulty. Husk is going to be negative affinity here as well, so it's not as good as well. Seer is a viable option for max HP if you have a slow Seer, for example, and if you have some buffs on your team. But let's go and see what this team can do. I'm expecting like a 5 or 6 turn finish here, and likely will fail if decreased defense does not apply. So it looks like, and we're just on the edge of it. Just on the edge of it there. All right, so 8 turns, not particularly insane. Over 16 energy, we got about 38 points. If it actually successfully killed him on the Husk hit, it would have been about 40 points. And 40 points looks like it's going to be 2.5 event points per energy, which means your total energy spend for this event doing Dungeon 20 is about 2,300 energy. If you factor in the fact that you can fail with the decreased defense, you're probably looking at about 2,400 energy just for the 80 Titan points from doing level 20. And that I would consider to be relatively efficient. 2.5 points per energy is relatively efficient. However, you can tell that 2,300 energy is more expensive than a regular fusion dungeon event. It's just a little bit expensive. I'll show you guys what I am running here, and then we'll see if you guys can do it as well. Luckily I have some energy here. I don't want to pay gems for that stuff, but let's jump into here. So stage 10, set up the team here for you guys, show you guys what's going on here for the presets. So let's see, get rid of this guy, and then I'll build you guys the team that I'm using for stage 10 hard and for this dungeon in particular. So let's see here, where is he? This guy. So I'm rocking helmet and Seer here, and we got the open here. So all right, so this is the team I'm going to be running for my hard 10 dungeon, and this is what I'm going to be running to complete the turn attack tournament with. It's very efficient team, low cost energy. Fail condition is still not landing the decreased defense, but since it saves so much energy, it's still worth it in the end. It's very fast run. So I'm going to show you guys how it goes. I'm going to show you guys the builds afterwards. So we got a shield set on the team for an extra buff for the Seer. Decreased defense going on, and it gets resisted. So now I'm really sad. So let's see if it works, if it gets resisted. I don't think it will. Maybe. I don't think so though. But I really don't think so, fortunately. Ooh, it's pretty close. Does it still Oh my goodness, actually successfully defeated it with failing. That's pretty good. So 69 points here with the very suboptimal run, almost failing that because the decreased defense did not land. 69 points over 20 energy is 3.45 points per energy, which is super efficient. If it continued at this rate for the entirety of the event, that's going to be 5,700 points divided by 3.45, which gives you about 1,650 energy spent. So I would have saved, the better part of 800 energy versus doing dungeon 20 with basically the same team, except you're using Helmet and Seer instead of 2 max HP damage dealers, which I was using for dungeon 20. So let's replay that again. This time, hopefully we don't have the resist, and then we'll have a cleaner run here. All right, so decrease defense, and then the weaken. Go slam. Okay, so we lose one of the row guards. So Deacon here gains a shield. He does have a blood shield accessory on. See, if this Deacon did not die, it would have been fine. But I think even with this sliver of life left, we should still be able to do it. So 13, we got 70 here. It should be a 10-turn run. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. So this is basically 3.5 points per energy, which is a little bit more efficient than what we just had. We can run it again. Probably need to add a little bit more stats to the row guards so they don't instantly die to the AoE. The big thing is if they die, I lose some of the buffs, which makes Seer hit a little bit weaker. Okay, there we go. Perfect. 10 turns, 73 points. So 73 points is the cap for this team, running 3.65 energy points per energy. So at 3.65 points per energy, we are looking to complete the event in 1,560 energy. So honestly, this event is incredibly expensive in terms of what it is. I don't expect everybody to have a team like this, but it is made with full epics, right? And Rogar, obviously is an old champion. People usually have a lot of them built out if you've been playing the game for a while. Deacon was a promo at some point. Helmet is free. Seer, I know it's not going to be a fan favorite or anything, but Seer was a guarantee at some point. And if you have it, then you obviously use it and build it out already. So in any event, there are variations of these teams, mainly around a Kentum. A Kentum works very well for Hard Spider, so there's going to be lots of different teams. I'll show you guys the presets and the stats and the gear and stuff. So here, Deacon Armstrong opens with the turn meter and then the AoE decreased defense. And then Seer goes with the weaken first, then prioritize Karma Burn afterwards. Deacon opens with the buffs, then the AoE stuns. And then both row guards just A2, and then they basically just die. Okay, so I'll show you guys the stats here real quick on the champions. So we got Helmet here. He is in a shield set just to give the team some extra survivability. You can see it doesn't really help, but it also gives them an extra buff. So he's 236 speed. He's going third in this team. Keep in mind we do have a speed aura. The speed aura gives us 19% speed. And keep in mind that the spider goes 245 speed, and you want everyone to go before the spider takes one turn first. So you want everyone to be at least 245 speed after the speed aura. Okay, so keep that in mind. Helmet is going third. We have Seer coming up next. She is in ignore damage set. She has crit damage. She has some accuracy for some other content. She's 242. She's going second in this team. Masteries here. We got War Master because I used her for some boss content. What else? We got the Row Guard here. Row Guard is just going to be all crit damage, whatever crit damage you can put on him. 230 speed. going to be the 4th and 5th champion will be the Rogar in terms of speed. Broken sets are fine, and then I got War Master on him probably for Hydra way back in the day. This one, same thing, Rogar here. 230 speed, got crit damage. Mastery, War Master is fine. And then we have Deacon Armstrong, which is going to be right here. And Deacon Armstrong goes first, 263. He doesn't need to be that fast, of course. He can just be, you know, whatever is the fastest of your team. He doesn't necessarily need to be that fast. He needs accuracy, though, to land his decreased defense. So I am a little bit shy on the accuracy here. I would probably advise for even more accuracy, maybe about 330 to 350 accuracy. I believe 330 accuracy gives you 90% chance to land. So right here, his decreased defense is actually quite low. I think I took his banner off for some reason. But yeah, definitely put a banner back on him, so hopefully that'll increase the consistency of the run, or at least him landing the decreased defense. So aim for about 330 accuracy if you can swing it for your debuffers for hard 10. There we go. Added the accuracy banner, looking a lot better now. We do one more quick run here just for the cameras here in all its glory. Shield set, probably not necessary, but it does definitely help. I just put kind of a bad shield set on helmet just for the hell of it. It kind of helps just for some extra buffs to make your seer a little bit stronger. You do need accuracy on seer to land the weaken, unfortunately, so that does take away from some stats. Like I said, you're going to be needing about 330 accuracy. There we go, perfect 10 turn finish for the video. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys. It's a pretty straightforward team, and then these are champions that usually people have lying around if you're somewhat late in the game. You can definitely water down this team and do some lower content, but this is the fastest or the highest Titan points per energy team that you can have, I think, right now, at least for the epics only. So anyways, guys, hopefully that was informative for you guys and helpful for you guys. So yeah, best of luck on this tournament. It's a little bit of a expensive one, but it is what it is. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.